Hey guys, what's up? This is John.
And this is Vish, and we're from NFAGaming here today, bringing you our first dual commentary for the channel. So, hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, this is actually another first for our channel. It's the first gameplay in our new series, Gun Roulette, or Weapon Roulette. We haven't decided on a formal name for it quite yet. And we're going to try and bring you a different gun to each of the games we upload to this series. And Vish, do you care to explain on that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So, just elaborating on that, we're just going to be taking gameplay footage and hopefully commentating them. Probably all of them, actually, if we get around to it. Maybe do another dual commentary. And that'll kind of give you guys an idea of the guns that are used less frequently, that are less popular, or guns that you guys actually think suck. Because, personally, I thought the Skorpion was actually really bad, because I always complain about the size of the clip. And even though, you know, the gun actually is more powerful than I thought, but the fire rate and the clip size kind of turned me away from it. Because you guys can see here, he has to reload every kill or so.
Yeah, every kill.
But I think if you have sleight of hand, it's not a problem. And if you try maybe like sleight of hand and extended mags, that could be a good option instead of grip. Although grip...
Well, I think that the grip is almost necessary if you're trying to use the sleight of hand, because you obviously can't use Warlord. I think that this gun has way too much recoil, except for close range without it. And if you're trying to get some medium range kills, you're going to use just about every bullet in your clip.
Oh, being honest, I mean, I haven't really experimented with this gun too much, so I don't have too much insight on that. But kind of looking at how he's doing here, you guys can see that he's using a strategy that is known well from our other video, Free for All on Summit, which is a pretty good commentary, I'd say, by Ryan. So if you guys,
definitely.
If you guys haven't seen that, you should check it out. But it has to do with an aspect that he brought up that we've kind of just been focusing on for a while now, and it's great for free for all. And it's just called pretty much patrolling an area. And in other words, you have a general idea of what sort of spot you like, and a spot where you can't be shot in the back or, you know, raped from multiple sides. And once you find that spot, you kind of just got to run around in the general area, and you know, with the help of a motion sensor, you can kind of accomplish a lot. And I know John knows a lot about that, so I'll let him speak.
Yeah. Going back to what he said about patrolling an area, you don't want to just camp in a building. That'll get you killed instantly, because everybody will just rush the building because they'll know you're in there. But what you want to do is you want to pick a little area of the map. Like for me, I pick this. I keep this little area back here, this road. And you just have to keep moving around, and that way nobody really knows what angle you're going to take on them. And it allows you to keep an eye on them if you're using that motion sensor, even when they're coming up from ahead. And as you see there, the clip needs to be reloaded after each kill. It's necessary. You have to make an effort to reload. Except for here, I managed to get a double kill with it. It's kind of necessary to have that sleight of hand.
Yeah. And just kind of interrupting here, I think a big thing about free for all is using sound, because sound is really important in any sort of gameplay. Being that games are a lot more competitive now, online and all, you kind of have to use the sound for other reasons than just kind of enjoying it. It's really important, because you can hear footsteps and all that, and they have perks like Ninja and Ninja Pro that help you hear footsteps better, reduce the sound of yours. And even if you don't have a headset, that's really no excuse, because you can turn up the sound on your TV speakers, and that's still going to give you somewhat of a benefit, rather than just having it on just for the sake of having it there.
Yeah, it definitely helps. And in this game, I had my TV speakers cranked up a little higher than what I listen to TV on. And it allows you to get a little bit of more range of knowing who's coming, unless you're using Ninja, because in this game, Ninja actually does make your footsteps completely silent.
But on that, it can't make it silent in all cases. When you walk over some sort of debris, it's definitely not going to mask those sounds, because, you know, that's too fake. And if you guys kind of think about it, there's a lot of maps where there's, you know, crap that you gotta run over, and I think if you're planning on camping it out, or if you're playing search and destroy and you're playing like defensively, I would find a spot that has some sort of debris there, so that when they run over it, you can hear it even from a distance. Actually, it's really you know, I have a headset myself, so I don't want to be speaking on behalf of everyone, but I know John, like he said, you know, only plays on his TV speakers, not owning, you know, one of those nicer headsets, and I know he does quite well in search, so I'm guessing he cranks up his speakers and kind of just, you got to listen out for it. So that's another big thing I would say. It's crucial to free-for-all gameplay.
Yeah, it just requires a little bit of attention and just an overall knowledge of the map to do well.
And I know even when I got my headset, I got the Triton AX Pros, and they're really nice, but you can't be good with them immediately because it takes time kind of getting used to all the sounds, and you'll hear a lot more with them. But if you guys take some time and get used to the sounds, then it's going to be a lot easier than you might think it is. And that's a big part. And also, I think the fact that he doesn't have a silencer and he still did so good goes to show that silencers are good, but up to a certain point, because if you're playing a bunch of people like you see here who are,
it doesn't really make a difference because everybody's just going after everyone.
Right, all you got to do is move around, and there's so many dots on the map for everyone to see. Because usually when I see the dot in free-for-all, I kind of head towards that general area, but it's a little smarter if you're kind of playing it like John is. You set down the motion sensor and you run around in the area, and as they spawn, and you just let them come to you.
Yeah, I actually think in this particular game it played to my advantage because I had my area locked down and they just kept coming to me.
Right, and you can kind of use the area markers that you guys see in the map, B4, you know, B5. Those are actually really good if you play competitively, even with your friends, just in like pubs and stuff. You can use that, and with that, that'll give you, you know, an idea of where you can call out stuff if you guys don't know the name of the place, things like that. And you ought to try it one, you know, sometime. If you got some friends, you go get inside a game of like Team Tactical and try hard. And
yeah, it definitely helps out with mortar placements too if one of your teammates knows where an enemy is.
Anyways, guys, just that fourth death just happened, so we're getting close to the end here.
Yep, ended up 30-4.
And I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. And if you guys enjoy it, please do like, comment, subscribe, and leave us a comment.
Yep.
Alright, guys.
All right,
Bye.
peace.
Guys, bye.